Grand Rising, y'all. 3:06 a.m. I'm just documenting my journey, man. I send a major shout out to my dog Tim, my brother, my homie. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my dogs, man. Originally from Michigan, and the brother live in South Carolina. And right now he trading. I consider the brother a master trader. He humble. He started trading in 2012. You know what I'm saying? It's 2026, y'all. The brother started trading in 2012. And 20 anywhere from 2019 to like 2020 in that space for a couple years, he was trying to show me about trading, bro, and I couldn't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like my brain was so locked in on just buying and holding Bitcoin that I could not figure it out. So I'm giving y'all my journey. I'm documenting my journey. I owe so much to that brother Tim because he was like, bro, you overthinking it. And it was a couple parts to it. Shout out to my dog Tim because he knew what he knew, but he didn't know how to articulate it. He wasn't a teacher yet, right? Everybody learns different when it comes to trading. So I needed to learn supply and demand zones. I needed to learn SMT, smart money, SMC, smart money concept. Smart money concept wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? Supply and demand zones was not around. The way he was teaching me was support and resistance. He was teaching me. And this, like I said, this is 2019, 2020, y'all. This is 6 years ago. He was teaching me support and resistance. And I'm like, it wasn't clicking. Once I learned supply and demand zones, smart money concept, I was like, oh man, this shit easy. You know what I'm saying? He told me, bro, you overthinking it. And in a way, he was right, but in a way, we wasn't ready. It wasn't the time. I'm gonna give you all that. Shout out to my dog Tim. It wasn't the time. You know what I'm saying? And so much that transpired since then. And I'm documenting my journey, y'all, because I'm like, I'm having micro wins. And they're gonna say they colossal. Let's go. Y'all see the Cardano shirt, man. The reason why I got this on, like my dog, one of my homies, white boy in the mountains of Colorado, got this shirt, man, at a convention with the CEO of Cardano. And I was up working with him at Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and he went up to Wyoming to a conference back in the day, and he was like, "Bro, I got you a shirt." And it shows y'all my journey. I'm about to sleep in this shirt, man. It shows y'all my journey. This shirt old, man. I got this shirt back in like somewhere around 2021, somewhere around 2020, 2021. Yeah, somewhere in there. And I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget these journeys, man. Like I will never ever forget this. This shirt old as hell. And what am I doing? I'm showing y'all that these are my beginning stages. I'm gonna go back and look at this video. I got out of work, y'all, at midnight, 12 a.m. It is 3:09 a.m. And what have I been doing? I've been sitting on the charts. I've been marking up the charts. I've been looking for a setup. You know what I'm saying? All of those things. That's what I've been doing since I got out of work. Just been marking up the charts and waiting. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm like, man, that's why it's like so much about trading. And this is Trade Locker. This is old. Like I'm not even about to be messing with Trade Locker. Um, Come on, man. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to just open this up real quick. So I'm using Trade Locker right now. And I know everybody is using TradingView. Eventually, I'm gonna get TradingView how I want it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get TradingView set up. Come on, man. Close out. Stop playing with me. What Unc say on my mama. Stop playing with me. So, yep, we're on I never thought US 30 or NAS 100 would be the pairs that I love, but the reason why I love them so much is because they move in a direction from either demand zones to supply zones or all the way from supply zones to demand zones. They move in such a way that you can get a bag, man. You can get a bag dealing with US 30 and NAS 100. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about what I'm saying is financial advice. Um, and what I want people to realize is my trading method is not traditional. You know what I mean, I am creating my own trading style. A lot of people are not gonna like it. A lot of people gonna say I'm crazy. Well, man, you tripping. But I'm about to prove to y'all that you can trade. And when people say it, like once I heard this, it was like you're learning all of these different trading strategies, right? Because SMT work for some people, ICC will work for some people, support and resist or uh what's it, breakout retest, continuation, right? These strategies work, but it's on you. Once I learned and I realized it was like, nah, you're learning from all these different people to build your own trading strategy. I said, oh, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I thought, man, I'm supposed to be learning from trades by side. I'm supposed to be learning from this person, that person, and I'm gonna be following them. Nah, you becoming your own leader. Okay, cool. So once I realized that, I said, well, damn, let me do it unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? For the people out there, you hear about these words and these things, but oh, I'm an unorthodox Jew. I'm an unorthodox this. I said, man, why am I sitting here? Put myself back on the screen. Why am I sitting here learning somebody else's trading strategy and you want to do it unorthodox? Oh, I'm not doing it your way. I'm just Steve Jobs had a quote that said, the greatest I'm gonna go find it and pull it up. He said the greatest artist steal. It was something else. You know what I'm saying? Good artists copy, the greatest artist steal. Y'all go look this up on Google, man. Go look it up. The greatest artist. In fact, I sent this to a podcaster and she had sent me something. And I was like, nah. I said, man, like, the only thing you need to do is just go take ideas from different people and implement it in your own way. And I sent her the Steve Jobs quote, the greatest artist steal. You know what I mean? So I'm taking all of these different things, whether it's what is the dude named TJR, trades by size, inner circle trader. I'm taking all these different things and I'm about to put it in like Floyd Mayweather said, we put it in the gumbo. We're about to shake it up and see what we got. Floyd Mayweather said he took things from Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali and this boxer and that boxer. He said and he put it together and he And he said, he's the greatest. I could never take nothing away from the brother Trey's by side to see a young black brother who damn near 20 years younger than me for people that don't know that. You know what I mean? I'm I'm 42 years old at the time of this recording, and it is what it is because I gained a lot of wisdom from being in the streets to doing music, recording music, being a recording artist in 2004, to learning the camera and filming and photography in 2000 and around 2010, and then mastering it 10 years later to being where I am, finding Bitcoin in 2016 with no help on YouTube, how to make money online, how to make money from a phone, Googling that, YouTubing that every single day, being on the damn computer for 8 hours a day trying to figure out how do I make money from my phone. I was like, I'm a person that has my brain. The wealthiest people on the planet don't make money from their hands working. They make money from their mind. They use their consciousness to curate the consciousness to manifest. They do work, but they work smarter. They don't work harder. And that was 2016, finding Bitcoin with nobody telling me about Bitcoin. I had no circle. I had nobody in around me. Look this up. You need to look at this cryptocurrency. Nobody. I stumbled upon it. Doing what? Doing what the Bible said. Asking it is given. Seeking ye shall find. Knocking the door shall be opened unto you. I was stumbling and found it. Like, "Man, how do I make money online?" I'm like, what the hell is Bitcoin? This was 2016 when nobody told me about it. And then taking that, link it up with my bro Tim. And from that point from like 2019, 2020 to where I am now, I should have been trading back in 2019, but I couldn't grasp it. In fact, one thing I want to give y'all is whatever you're doing, whatever you're looking to master, be all in on mastering it. Be all in on mastering it. So I was all in on Bitcoin and I took that time to learn and I fell forward and I lost a lot. I didn't lose money. I invested into myself educationally and psychologically. So I didn't lose anything, but where I should have got the gains, I didn't know about when the highs and lows of the markets are. You know what I mean? Market cycles. I didn't know all of those things. I learned them over time. So where I am now, I'm taking all of those things, okay? I'm at the low of the market cycle right now, where Trump is in office for the second time, and the Bitcoin went from 120 some thousand, and we at like 90 some, 91,000, $94,000 right now. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me grow with all of the knowledge that I've obtained, everything that I've learned. Okay, let's keep expanding, let's keep growing. And what I want everybody watching this video to know is you can try a bunch of different things and still succeed. It's okay to fail as long as you're failing forward. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's keep expanding. Shut all the noise out. You know what I mean? Like they say, go dark. Go in that time where you're not really talking to, I'm not really talking to a lot of people right now. During this time, I'm talking to my coworkers who I really don't know because I'm in a whole new city. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking to a couple of my people from my hometown and my family. That's it. Like all of my homies, like all of my old dogs or my old homies from my hometown, they gone. I'm really not talking to them like that because it's like we on two different paths. It's no being mad at them. It's no talking down and none of that. It's no judging nobody. It's like everybody become their own person and you got things going on. People are having kids or got kids and they became adults. And what I'm saying to y'all is like, this is my journey. I needed this video today because I'm gonna look back on this video and I'll be like, damn. I remember when I first started trading my first account and I started off at $64 and some change. I took that $64 to almost $90. I was trading at work. These are the mistakes that I made. Everybody do it how you do it. You might have a job to where you can sit down and you got time to where you can trade. But for me and my rules, one of my rules is do not trade at my job. If I get a different job, that's okay. But my job right now, don't trade. Period. About to get this account back up over the next 24 hours. I want to take, that $64 account to $100. So that's whatever, $26, right? So if my math serves me correctly, 64, 74, 84. No, $36, right? So I take that $64 account to $34. And over the next day to 2 days, that's all I want to make. Boom. And then from there, we just keep growing, we keep expanding. And like I said, with this video, nothing about what I'm saying is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Um, there's a lot of things you got to learn. What I want to tell everybody that stayed to this point in the video, go on YouTube and watch every video you can on supply and demand zones. Go on YouTube and watch every single video on supply and demand zones. I'm giving y'all the game for people that want to know what did I do? How did I learn how to trade without any course? I didn't pay for no course. And the only person that helped me was Tim. And Tim is still doing his thing the same way he was teaching me back in the day. Watch all of her videos. Her Trading Journal. Watch all of her videos. Supply and demand. Go on her channel and watch every single video on supply and demand. And then the only other video channel I'm recommending is Old Buddy, which is where is he at? Dual Code too. Watch that black girl, man. Shout out to the queen, man. Shout out to the queen. Shout out to the queen. I owe her some money right here. Her, I owe her some money. Once I, man, she cold. I ain't never even watched this one. I gotta watch this one right here. Shout out to her. When I become a profitable trader, I'm gonna pay for her course. Whatever her course is, I'm paying for it. I don't give a damn if it's $1,000, if it's 2,000, 1,400, or if it's 150. Baby girl she deserve to get paid. Trades by side. Shout out to that brother. He out here doing it for the free ball, but he's dude got a couple $100 million. Him right here, he another cold blooded brother too. Shout out to this dude right here, JAEFX. I watch a lot of his videos. This dude is simple, humble, and straight to the point, cold blooded. A lot of his videos. I watch all of his videos, man. I don't know, it just clicked. You know what I'm saying? This right here. This is what I was looking for right here. Them three, that's all you need right there. The moving average. Them three right there. So the moving average, watch all of his videos on supply and demand. Go type in the moving average supply and demand zones. Watch all his videos. Watch all this dude videos right here. I think it's JAEFX. Watch all his videos. And the goddess right here. Shout out to this goddess, man. Shout out to her, man. Wow, she cold. Right here. Boom. Her trading journal. So those three, those the people I watched. Flat, straight like that. Close that down. Where we at? Right. Yep. I mean, y'all know the New York session, the market's open at 9:30. But we in the 10 a.m. club. Shout out to the 10 a.m. club. And I learned that from another brother on YouTube, older gentleman, white guy. And he coined it the 10 a.m. club. Shout out to him, man. Sell anything. Okay, what's this? This sales mindset will get you ahead of 90%. Okay, let me close that. Always learning, man. Always educating myself. Always growing. Always expanding to become the greatest version of myself. Shout out to, let me give this brother another shout out. I shouted him out before in another video. Shout out to Stacy Berkey Trading. Shout out to him, man. I'm not even subscribed to his channel. I'm gonna subscribe to his channel right now, man. So Stacy Berkey Trading, I subscribed to your channel on January 22nd at 3:23 a.m. Shout out to you, man, because that brother put out some content speaking about the forex master pattern, which I'm taking. Dang, I didn't even realize it wasn't on the screen. I'm taking the forex master pattern and I'm combining it with supply and demand zones. And once you take those things, and it's simple, man. It's like you learn one thing, you're like, okay, let me implement that. Okay, damn, I know supply and demand zones. I know liquidity. I know SMC. I know what's the other one? I know these things correlate. Fair value gap, right? So you got a whole formula where I know supply and demand zones, right? Learned it. That was one of the first things. Then I come across this thing called Forex Master Pattern. What the fuck is the master pattern? I take those two things and I correlate them. I marry them together. Boom. And learning supply and demand zones or SMC, you learn about fair value gaps. Damn, boom. Okay, I got another. These are all different, what they call congruences. These are different puzzle pieces of the puzzle, right? So I got smart, I got supply and demand zones. I have, right? I have the contraction, learning that from Stacy Berkey Trading and other YouTubers, right? Speaking about the Forex Master Pattern, I take those two things and put them together. I already learned fair value gaps with smart money concept. ICC is just breakout, retest, continuation. You know what I mean? But he's branded in his own way. I learn all these things and I simplify, dumb it down for my own self, create my own trading strategy. I put those things together, boom. And that's what you're building. And then from those points forward, and you just keep learning the psychology of trading, risk management, don't blow your account. You know what I mean? And learning how master traders trade. You know what I mean? What did Warren Buffett do? Once I learned that trading is boring and you begin to have restraint and calm and you content, you got restraint, you got true power. How did Warren Buffett trade? It was boring. Warren Buffett got wealthy from the time he was like 12 years old till he became the old man at 90 something. It was boring. It wasn't a lot of not risking too much. Risk management. And what's the golden ratio? It's like 3%. You want to trade 3% of your account. That's all you want to risk. That's all you want to make. So I realized that. I said, oh wow. Let's take $1,000. Let's times it by 3%. $30. You want to make $30 per trade. You can make $30 a day. And then you take that and you continue to compound and you got 10,000 and that's $300 times 3%. And you got $300 that you made off of a $10,000 account. Of course, people trade more aggressively than that. But once you can compound those trades over time, what happens is if you have a $50,000 account and you're trading conservative, you're making guaranteed over $1,000 a trade. And you take that $1,500 and you times it by 4, and you're making $6,000 a month, and you times that by 12, and this is compound. You're compounding if you know your setup, you know how to execute. And look at what's going on. I've been talking to y'all, and my account is going up. And I made a person potentially made $72,000 in a year. And then once you get to $100,000 account and you times it by 3%, you're making $3,000 a trade. If you trade 4 times, 1 time a week, you take 3,000. That's 12 grand, right? Times 4. And you take that and you times it by 12 months. You got $144,000 off of that same small account. And you're just doing the Warren Buffett method. Once I realized that real true wealth is built quietly, it's boring. It's It is risk management, it's conservative, it's restraint. And where did I learn this from? ICT. And there's another video too. I think it's Stacy Berkey trading. I listened to Stacy Berkey trading's video, then I listened to ICT and I said, oh man. And for the people that want these videos, I will gladly send them to you. I'm gonna go while I'm on this video and I'm gonna send them, I'm gonna put them in my I watched these and I listened to these while I was at work. I was at work listening to this. I said, oh man, 3%, 3%, 3%. Once you understand these things, you're looking at what I'm doing right now. It's boring, right? The enemy call over trading, the 10 secrets professional traders. Okay, boom. I think it's called the enemy call over trading. Uh, a reversal going on. That's all good. Like you said, it's restraint, y'all. That's the one thing I am learning is restraint. I'm learning just to stay calm. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, thing I'm gonna give y'all that was given to me from ICT, the and the other dude is that restraint is the key. Come on, man, stop playing with me. Close this out. I remember back in the day. Let me close this out. I remember back in the day. I remember back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. I remember back in the day, man, I was like, I used to take notes, notepads, and I was like, I'm gonna make this amount of money. I'm gonna make this amount of money. I'm gonna figure out how to make money online. And I just keep writing it down and keep writing it down and keep writing it down. And I got so many notepads. In fact, in the future, if y'all want to see fresh, you said you got all these notepads. Show us how many notepads you got. And I literally will show you the notepads and what years I these notepads, right? It's the same thing. I get these notepads from the Dollar Tree. There was back in the day, it was a dollar. These are $1.25, $1.50 now. And I would keep writing down my goals every single year. And people like, man, you got all these damn notepads. You're going crazy. And I'm not going crazy. What I am doing is I'm manifesting, y'all. I'm fucking manifesting. I'm going to listen spiritually. We have the power to command the universe, to command the spirit realm. I'm going to will life. It must come forth. And look at what I'm doing. How to manifest with trading. There's a scripture in the word where the creator of everything says that I created you in my image. What was the image of the Most High? A creator. We are co-creators. We have the image of the Most High. We have the power to take our imagination and will life into. We have to command it. And what we must do is separate ourselves. Where it said that the chosen ones, we are set aside. We are separated. Separate yourself from the doubters, man. Separate yourself from the motherfucking people, man. I'm tired of them. People want to try to tell you what you can do based on their consciousness. Your consciousness is not my consciousness. We not thinking the same. I ain't thinking, what if this don't? I'm thinking, what if we don't do it? What you talking about? What if this? No, it must happen. We commanding the Most High. We no, excuse me. We commanding the universe through the power of the Most High. I created you in my image. What? I mean, we got the power to create. And it's patterns, just things in this that you got to learn, man. Like, listen, I can keep going on and on and on, but y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all see what's transpiring. I just wanted to make sure I came here and I showed y'all in real time. I'm not saying every trade is going to go this way. Nothing about what I'm saying is financial advice. Some trades are going to go against you, but what you're learning is the power of implementable steps. It's failing forward. You're learning from every single thing, from the good trades, the bad trades, the failures and the wins. And you're having restraint and you're harnessing these things and you're like, man, we about to win. Go listen to every trading psychology video by ICT. I watched that dude's psychology videos at work over the last day. Uh, trading PS psychology. Watch every video you can on the trading psychology, because once you learn his trading psychology and then you begin just to implement these things, you cannot lose. You know what I mean? You cannot lose. Videos. Okay, let's go to the week. Right here. Watch this one right here. Trading. I haven't even listened to this one. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Inner circle trader. Now, I mean, and watch that video. Trading is a marathon, right? You see the ones that I did watch. Hidden Secrets of Professional Traders Don't Want You to Know. Boom, I watched this one a day ago, right? Watch that one. Okay. The Secret Professional Traders Hide from You, right? Brokers Don't Want You to Know this. Watch that one. Watch these videos. You know what I mean? Um, grow a small account. It's hard until you do these 10 things. I don't know if I watched this one, but growing a small account is probably just about the 10% or the not 10%, excuse me, 3%. I apologize. 3%. 3% of your account. See, I'm still in that trade and I'm just doing what it do and giving y'all the game as I'm learning it. 888-777-333-222-444-111. And we continue to elevate and expand. You know what I mean? One of my rules that I've learned for myself is don't trade unless you are at the spaceship. I'm about to take this little computer that I got. I'm going to get me a big 65 to 75-inch TV for marking up the charts. And y'all going to see it. You'll be like, man, Fresh said it, man. Like, and I'm going to get me a big old screen. And we're going to get different angles from the cameras and all that. You know what I mean? We're going to get the whole setup. And y'all going to see it, man. And it's like, and I want to show people, I want to give people the game. And I do want to create an inner circle of people, but I want to create, um, I love what I do. So at the end of the day, this is the revolution. Man, that's crazy. The revolution is you, man. You are the revolution. The revolution is your mind. We think it's the president. We think it's the season. We think it's the state. We think it's if I move out of the United States. No, it is you. It is the person in the mirror, the man, the woman in the mirror, the child. Cheat, treat, cheat. Teach your children trading early. The earlier, the better, because you will give them a skill that will make them unemployable. They need to become unemployable. They need to be the money. We need to be the liquidity. We are, but I'm saying like to where I always looked at it like the Matrix. You take your hand and you grab a big old bag of money. I put my hand in. I can get out what I want to get out. As long as I critique and begin to understand the patterns and master my craft. And I'm gonna look back at these videos when I'm in the future and I'll be like, man, I thank God that and I want y'all to realize too, during the time that I learned all of these things, my back was against the wall. I was asking my millionaire buddy who was in the crypto thing with me with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all these other currencies. And I asked him to borrow 2,000. I said, bro, I need to borrow $2,000. And for whatever reason, he kept spinning me. He was supposed to give it to me. And he said he was going to do it. He's going to send it to me. And he never sent it. And I was just like, I was working. I was trying to thug it out and struggle. I'm trying to think about something. Today is January 22nd. I went through December, through Christmas, through the holidays, struggling, damn near ready to cry with tears running down my face like God. And because my back was against the wall from November 29th till right now, I became, um, I started learning how to trade and start getting the pieces moving in the right direction. And y'all seeing it. And everything started clicking through learning and watching every video on supply and demand zones, through watching every single video on forex master pattern, uh, smart money concept, fair value gaps, taking all those things, putting them together. And I actually do have a file where I just took all the different videos and stuff, and I'm adding them, slowly adding them to it. But y'all seeing it, man. Nothing about what I'm saying is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure y'all doing your own research, your own due diligence. Reach out to me, y'all. It's fresh. This is Guerrilla Hustle. I know I've been ranting, but this is what this is about, man. You know what I'm saying? The phone number to connect with me, get into the inner circle, is 972-348-0103. 972-348-0103. Again, I learned all this stuff for free on my own. You feel free to go on and do what I did. I did it without no zero courses, zero prop firms, All it was my own fortitude, my own relentlessness, my own drive, my dog Tim, and me waking up every day. And Tim would tell you, like, he tried to show me it wasn't clicking. It's starting to click now. I went back and I'm like, bro, I figured it out. Woo, woo, woo. And now I'm like giving him a little bit of game on things that I learned. Not that he needed me, but it was just like us being able to identify the same way he was trying to help me and serve me. I'm just giving him anything I can to help him in his journey. And reach out to me, connect with me. You can learn this without any courses, without any prop firms. You don't gotta pay for no courses, man. 972-348-0103. But if you want to come into the inner circle, join the Patreon. The link that you're looking at on the screen with the phone number and all these things will be below. Put myself back on the screen. Go below in the comment section as well as the description. Click the link, join the Patreon, come in at the highest level if you want to come in. If not, go learn like I learned and learn these things for free. But if you want to come into the inner circle, that's cool because we building, we helping. And I'll be jumping on lives and be jumping on TikTok lives, everything. I'm gonna send y'all all that. You know what I'm saying? Um, any way we can to get y'all up to speed. It's going to be a 6-week course. I've been taking all those things and putting these things together too. It's going to be a 6-week course. But anyway, with that being said, 972-348-0103, 972-348-0103. For those who don't know me, y'all, it's fresh. This is Guerrilla Trader. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man. I know I've been ranting. I know it was long, but it's worth it. Like, comment. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. This is the channel right here, y'all. Guerrilla Trader. You see right here, dog. This is a brand new channel. Put my first video up that went live 11 days ago. Okay. I don't even got no subscribers right now. All of the links for y'all looking at, like, where the links at, man? Okay, let me show y'all where the link at. Where is this link? This link that you're looking at, where's it at? Right there. Look in the comment section, as well as the description beneath all of my videos, man. Right here. Boom. And it's going to be right there. Right. Like, comment, subscribe, man. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Let's go.